So I recently played the Switch 2 version of Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and I had an amazing time with it. So at first, I kind of thought this was a dumb idea to give this game a Switch 2 version, but after I put in many hours into it, I think this was a great idea, and I think this game fucking rocks. Personally, Mario Odyssey is my favorite Mario game, but I think Mario Wonder is number 2. This game is fantastic, and the Switch 2 version, the meetup at Bellabelle Park, adds a lot of content from single player and multiplayer to definitely justify its only $20 price tag. When they first announced this, I thought that it was just going to be multiplayer content, like just online. Like, I don't think the trailers really showcase just all the content that actually comes with this. I don't think Nintendo has marketed this very well at all because there is a lot of multiplayer stuff, but I put in hours and hours of content solo that just did not get marketed whatsoever, and I think that definitely like turned off a lot of people because not everyone's like into multiplayer, especially when it comes to like single player Mario experience. Like that was just kind of weird. But there is a fuck ton of multiplayer stuff if you are into that. I haven't played a whole lot of the multiplayer stuff, so I'm just gonna talk about the single player stuff for now. But the multiplayer stuff is fun if you have friends to play with. It is definitely a good time. I haven't played all the levels, but it's basically just like old school Super Mario Bros. Wii type of stuff. If you guys like that stuff, you'll love the multiplayer in this. As far as the single player content goes, they added a lot of boss fights. You get to refight the Koopalings over and over, and they get like harder each time. Those boss fights are really cool and innovative. There's brand new power-ups you get to use to fight them, which is fun. They have all different kinds of gimmicks that kind of mimic Mario enemies. Like one of them's like a cloud, one of them's a Cheep. They kind of mimic the enemies that are in the game that are just kind of like big, really strong boss versions of them. I think it was really cool. There's also like really hard challenges, like using different badges and stuff. Kind of like if you ever did some of the end game challenges from like Mario Bros. U Deluxe. There's like, you can't touch any coins, you can't touch any enemies type of challenges, or there's challenges where you have to like defeat a bunch of enemies in a certain time, that kind of stuff. Those are really cool, and there's a lot of content in there. There's a ton of these challenges that just did not get marketed or did not get spoken about like whatsoever. If they did, I just totally missed it. I don't think Nintendo really marketed this or anything regarding single player content, even though the single player content in